Hi chat. Welcome in everyone. How we doing everyone? Didn't get the kettle started in time, so we're gonna have to wait on the kettle a moment here. Let's go ahead and mute the stove for a moment, so you don't have to hear that popping and bubbling as it comes up the temp. Ooh, close one on scramble. Yes, I guess just waiting on that. Just be a minute here. I think I successfully took about a 10-minute nap before stream today. Like, I was like super active yesterday. I don't know what got into me yesterday. I went outside and I cleaned out my entire storage set outside. I got an entire dump load of stuff into the back of my truck. I set up my own grill, which was part of cleaning out the storage area and the area over in a different part of my house now, because I used to have trees there before the landlord cut them all down. And the result is both last night and today, I have just been absolutely beat. And so I am still struggling. But we're here. Regardless of time seeming to be going in fast forward today. Hopefully in chat, everyone have a lovely Tuesday. Good start to their week. Got some faces in chat I haven't seen in a moment. How you been, Shadowtronics? So yeah, we're gonna get some potatoes going here soon. Gonna boil up some potatoes. We're gonna make up a pierogi dough. I'm gonna say start traditional with the pierogi dough, at least as far as I know is what's traditional for pierogi dough. I have no idea if what I know is traditional or not. And then I'm gonna do a filling, which is certainly not traditional, in that we're gonna do mashed potatoes, but with taco ingredients. And so ground beef, cheddar, pickled jalapeno, some salsa, jarred salsa, some yeah. What else was in there? Oh, green onion. It's a little bit of a different filling for your typical pierogies, and then we'll boil them as usual. And I like, we'll give them a boil, and then we'll, go from there. Debating right now if I should sear them after I boil them with a little bit of butter. Just a couple degrees. Hi, Buns. I don't remember if I said hello to you. I said hello to you before stream started, but hello, Capitano. Cosmic and always sear camp. I sort of agree at this point in my life, but at one point in my life, I was also the kid that enjoyed just taking them frozen, unfreezing them, boiling them from frozen, and just going with that. Because this does qualify as a childhood dinner for me, maybe, but is in the bought frozen and easy to boil, simple dinner category. Hey Will, welcome in. Turtle. What, like turtle soup? Oh, John. Also, letting some butter warm up to room temp here. That's what Grammys do. Grammys always make the best food. I'm not saying that all Grammys food is amazing. There's certainly people out there, whose grandmothers just couldn't cook. That said, all of the best stuff comes from Grammys. Dad joke, is that this year's news, this year's resolution, or last year's? Or next year's? Thank you for joining me, everyone. Happy to have you all in here. Cheers. Has anyone got a New Year's resolution for next year yet? Did that show up, Buns? I didn't see that. I guess I just had to do it. I don't know. Hey, Dubers. Alright, starting to churn. We're starting to get there. Starting to wake up, chat. We're going to mash that up a bit. Nope, lava lamps been there quite a while. The lava lamp is actually controlled by subs and bits and fun things like that. Eyeballing a half cup. Half and half in there. That is not working. That's getting too splashy now. We gotta switch over to a proper whisk now. Man, is my brain just not functional tonight? I don't know what is up with me today, chat. The G key. Salt. Egg. Bit of sour cream. I was gonna lick the spoon, but then I saw how much was in there, and it's like, we'll just put that in there. Now we'll lick what's ever left over. Ingredient challenge tomorrow. It is very much looking like it is habanero, but it was between habanero and I forget what the competition was. It was something else spicy too. Oh, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So the current vote is between Flaming Hot Cheetos and habanero. I think habanero pretty much has it sealed, but I forget what it is exactly. But if you want to look in the Discord, we can do that, actually. Let's make sure I have the Discord open to something decent. So yeah, it looks like Habaneros has got that one sealed up there. So I'll have to use habaneros, it's looking like, to make dinner and dessert. I was hoping that butter was gonna room temp itself a little bit better, but then I poured a bunch of cold milk and egg in there. How do I do with heat? I'm okay with heat. I'm not, it doesn't excite me. Like, I sort of went through that phase, I guess I would call it. It took over a part of my mom's cabinets in the kitchen for a period of time. Not my car. Someone's car alarm's going off. Sorry if you hear that. Oh, hey, we can turn the microphone for the stove back on. And so I'm going to go in with the flour now, which I'm going to measure, even though I haven't measured anything else with this dish, basically. And I underdid the amount of flour that he called for in case, because I really don't need more dough than this. I think this is going to be more than enough dough for pierogies. I would say I would freeze some of it, which if you're doing it at home, that's an awesome plan. But streams. I like a little bit of heat. I'm just one of those people that's like, when it starts getting to eating hot to be hot, you know, you get into ghost peppers or habaneros are even stretching it, but habaneros have got such a lovely fruity flavor to them at the same time. Like, just about anything other than habaneros, hotter than habaneros, I don't have any real desire to go after. This is too much dough. I should have known that with two cups of flour in the recipe, but very cold dough. It's a little like we're making pasta with sour cream tonight. It's a little like we're making ravioli, but with sour cream in the dough. Welcome in, cappuccino. Just sort of getting started here. We're making pierogies, but we're using a taco filling for our pierogies tonight, or a taco themed filling for our pierogies. I don't know that I really want to incorporate that, but I'm sort of sitting here wondering about the idea of adding masa into the potato mixture. Alright, nice soft and rich dough there. We're going to let that rest for a bit. We're not proofing it, we're letting it rest. I'm going to let it rest for quite a while here though. So, you only really need to let it rest, you know, good 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm going to be doing potatoes and beef and other stuff while we're allowing that to rest, so it's really going to rest. Like, just cooking the potatoes is going to be more than 20 minutes. Does anyone watch the newest Bond movie? I say newest, the one in 2021. Most people probably. I'm just bringing it up because I was watching it the other night on Amazon. And I gave up towards the end of it, just like knowing the plot was like, it was sort of like the inevitable end of this movie is not going to be enjoyable regardless of what it is. Hey, Undamaged. Take this green hue potato off of this one. And we'll move the sauce into the burner. Board camera. Over on the cutting board. There we go. That's a pretty dark dad joke there. Is dad joke going murderous? Yeah, Hannibal got a little dark too. Hannibal started a little dark. Hey chat, catch. I know that went straight to you, didn't it? That one was quarterback's fault. That hand doesn't look very clean now, does it? See if we can brighten these up a little bit. Went with the low-fat crown tonight. I'm only going to be using about half of that slab tonight, though, too. Oh! Wow, what just happened there?
Dollar message.
Dubers! Kind soul, thank you so much. Gifting 5 subs to the stream. That means we have to add 5 plus shadows. You gotta. So we got 6 of them that we gotta add here. Our jar of garlic's filling up quick here. And that's of course going to be somewhere around December 15th. I'll be doing that. Oh hey, we're hot over here now. Over on the stove. Zoom right. We'll take about half of our beef here. I'm breaking this in half the wrong direction, really. There we go. Oh, come on, Scramble. That was a gimme. By the way, chat, I have absolutely no plans for what I'm doing for dinner tomorrow. None whatsoever. And I think that is glorious right now. I blame my college roommate for use of the word glorious. Well, one of my college roommates. Turkey gumbo. Nah, I'm not going to the store at all tomorrow. I've got another package of beef in there, plus what's left over from this one. I've got taco ingredients. I've got a new batch of AP flour. I've got potatoes. I got all sorts of options for tomorrow. And turkey ain't one of them. I sort of doubt it'll actually happen, but I'm waiting for next week's grocery ad so that, you know, all the turkey's on sale. That is not how it's probably going to happen, but it'd be sort of cool if it did. It used to be cool when that happened with the candy. They don't do that with the candy anymore. You know, everyone used to be, you know, how do you get great candy cheap? You buy it just after the holiday for the next year. They wised up to that quick. Uh-oh, Zeeks. Gonna have to do some in the water in the sink action there. If it's just the turkey breast, you'll probably have, I mean, I don't know how large or small your sink is. We'll start seasoning our meat now. Add in a fair amount of salt there. Pepper. MSG. Cumin. Chili. Garlic. Smoked paprika. And the heat off on that. I've had this hunk of cheese in my fridge for probably 2 weeks now. I got it as a regular shopper freebie thingy. Rewards thing. Figuring I was going to go through cheddar. And it's down there. No, I want the larger. Debating pulling out the hand rasp. At least that's what I call it. For the finer shreds, the sort of like Taco Bell shreds. Probably because Penguin's talking to Taco Bell. Reminded me of their thin shreds for their tacos. Like, how do they even do that thin of a... Like, you shred cheese that thin, like they have their cheese, and like you pinch it and it goes back together. It's like it's paste at that point. I think that should be good for cheese. We need more cheese for that amount of meat. I mean, we need to take into consideration here. This is a 2-pound block of cheese. That's probably a solid 6 ounces. I enjoy cheese too. My gut, not so much, but yes. I like cheese. I got a potato skin in with my dough over here. do like the color of this cheese. This got some beautiful color to it for a cheddar. Like it's almost like golden. I mean, whatever company's putting those together for the supermarket nailed that color. Nailed it. Not even close yet. Hey Hermit, that's actually one of the channel point redeems. Welcome in. And now I just realized that you were trying to do the scramble all along. YouTubers? Another garlic
Cheer
clove
500.
Need to add another garlic clove. Thank you for the follow. Ooh, a Robloxer. A tarot. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Yeah, Hydrate's got a couple minute time down or timeout, or I think it's 3 minutes. You know, just so that I'm not just constantly drinking. Oops, that's what I wanted there. That is going to be for our filling. Now over here, I'm going to be working on the dough. Yeah, it just went off, Glitch. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. Oh wait, did someone type dehydrate and... I was hopeful that no one had guessed it. Just to let everyone in chat know, if you're new in here, or if you haven't played the Scramble game in chat before, for each round that it goes through, I sort of, hacked the program from its original design. The original design was sort of like chat challenges chat. It was sort of like a wagering thing where you had to wager your points. And I didn't want that. I just wanted it to play in chat automatically and have chat be able to join in. And so for each round, you have to type !scramble in order to join in or in order to guess. It's not checking you unless you type that. Alright, so I'm going to take about, let's say about half of this. And we're going to roll this out.
What are you doing here? You ought to be outside with the rest of the kids.
This is where Thanksgiving really begins, isn't it, Edgar?
Well, now, if you're referring to the aroma of roast turkey, I concur.
No, Ray, I was talking about the kitchen. It looks like a real center of hospitality.
Did you say hospitality?
Uh-huh.
That's one thing we're always prepared for around here. Help yourself.
Wouldn't this be a good time for you and your guests to have Coca-Cola, too?
Yes, and Coca-Cola is so delicious, so refreshing, so tempting to any guest when you bring out those familiar bottles with tiny beads of moisture running down their frosty sides, assuring you that the Coke inside is really ice cold. And the good, the gracious, the friendly homes of America are always prepared for hospitality, not only on Thanksgiving Day, but every day, all the year around, no matter who comes to call or who happens to drop in. And one of the easiest, simplest, and surest ways in the world to be prepared for hospitality is to have plenty of Coca-Cola in your refrigerator, ice cold and ready to serve all the time. It's a wonderful way to say to folks, so glad you came. Welcome anytime.
Now, class, Mr. Tiger will show us how Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes cereal starts out.
This a flake field?
It's a cornfield. Kellogg's toast corn into golden flakes and adds a secret frosting. Helps keep them extra crunchy and delicious. It's part of your good breakfast and tastes.
I know, great!
Sit down to breakfast with Tony, and you'll discover why it's great.
Mr. Tiger, you're wonderful.
Oh, shucks.
Wow. Say, you gals think you're lucky you can get Swanson TV turkey dinners, but I say Swanson TV turkey dinners are a bigger break for husbands. Now, you take me. I can be early, I can be late, I can bring pals to dinner anytime I please, and get this, my wife never panics. She just takes Swanson TV turkey dinners from the freezing compartment of our refrigerator when I'm a little off schedule.
Oh, and right you are, Jack. And that is because Mary Lou knows that she can have a swell dinner ready in just 25 minutes.
Right.
And talk about easy. Well, she just pops Swanson TV turkey dinners in a hot oven. You know, they're oven ready in individual heat and serve trays. With Swanson TV turkey dinners, you just heat and you serve big and hearty slices of moist, tender Swanson turkey with grand giblet gravy and special cornbread dressing and fluffy whipped sweet potatoes with golden Swanson butter and garden fresh peas with more butter.
Mother Murphy, lucky me. My wife uses Swanson TV turkey dinners. And make your husband lucky, too. Get Swanson TV turkey dinners, Swanson TV fried chicken dinners, Swanson TV beef dinners from your grocer's big freezer.
Okay, we back. Awesome, Glitch. Let me fix my earbuds here, because I can't hear anything going on right now. There we go. Our potatoes are almost there. I rolled out this. I don't know how much the chat saw this or not. It totally escaped me when we went to ads. I totally missed it. I wasn't watching the stream. Buns caught me off guard. Hey, Ham Hock. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Ham Hock, it's your chance. You can change the vote now, because Buns just wasted all of her dough balls on making me go AFK. That, and she voted earlier today for chocolate already. I think I want to go even thinner than this. I've got these rolled out nice now. We need our potatoes. Oh no, Buns. I guess Buns had more dough balls. Where are you getting all these dough balls from, Buns? You can't see my face, but I'm shaking. Yeah, yeah. No. I'm beginning to feel sorry for Bacon. Now it's mashing time. Mashing time? I thought I had these pretty well cooked. They're not mashing though. They had a decent amount of time in that boiling water. What I just did there is absolutely horrible for your knife, by the way, chat. Don't do that to your knives. And no, those aren't cooked through enough. I'm not happy with those. We're gonna boil those a little bit more, I guess. And since we're now completely starching up this water, I'll have to get some more water going for actually boiling the pierogies. You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish? Oh, Tannic, no. It's not bad to cut potatoes or raw potatoes with a knife. It's bad cutting with a knife in a bowl, especially a metal bowl. Like a plastic bowl, you're gonna cut it up and you'll start getting stuff growing in the cracks and stuff like that with plastic. So it's not a great plan with plastic either. But it's definitely not a great plan with metal because it's a great way to dull your blade. Like, it's not a flat surface for your knife to go against. I wouldn't recommend hitting a nice sharp blade against metal to begin with. But, you know, off angle hitting it, you're just going to destroy your edge. Yeah, Hammock, yeah. Like, that's exactly. Unless it's one of these rocks over here. Oh, I'm not going to get my stones out. They're buried. But cutting stones are rocks, aren't they? They're stones. Must not have been a blend tech. Hey, Manuel. Pretty good day so far. I mean, bad day as far as actually getting things accomplished, because I've been just like crazy tired all day because of how active I was yesterday. But otherwise, you know, now that I'm into streaming and all of the rush to get ready for starting streaming is over. See what's going on here on some of the other platforms we be streaming to. More water for boiling. More water for boiling. Hi, chat. I'm mostly muted right now. There, now it's a little bit quieter. The hose was making way too much noise. There, much quieter. Now that the hose is underwater, not just spraying the. Moz! Welcome in. Thank you for that resub. It's another clove in the batch. And tannic too. I believe so, Hamhawk. Might have been a movie too. Actually, it seems like I think it was 6. So like maybe 7's a sequel? I don't know, I don't follow the horror stuff. I never got into the horror thriller things. Like, when I was a kid, the movies were all... It was either, you know, oh, here's a bunch of teenager girls in a movie thing, or... Let's look at that some more. The games have gotten a lot better in the horror genre. Like, the ghost ones are but there's several of them now where you have one enemy versus several people trying to go after the monster. Most of those are pretty good, regardless of which one it is. I haven't really played any of them, but I've watched a fair number of them. I've watched other people play them. Actually, let's check if... Yeah, she used to stream during the day. There was someone I knew from Mixer Days that was all about horror stuff that... Welcome, Brad, over on Trovo. No, it's not warm vibes, it's chill vibes. We're making sure those potatoes are cooked through now. I mean, I chopped them all up into little bits, so it shouldn't take them to cook that much longer. You see, you should save the Go AFK for now. I think there's only one of those for stream. I forget what I have it set to. When someone asks me that, I sort of worry whether they mean chilled properly or in the refrigerator chilled. Because it is best to serve, like, I never do it here on stream. I don't have a proper wine fridge, but you should keep wine a little bit cooler. And you should serve red wine, you should serve it a little bit cooler. But you start dropping below, say, 50, 55 degrees, and you lose a lot of flavor, regardless of what you're eating or drinking. And so, yes, but not in the fridge. I'm okay with that sometimes with white wine. Red wine, I sort of feel like, why aren't you drinking white wine? They maybe they just like the tannins. Like, I can see someone coming to that opinion, but from my education, knowledge, I don't know what you want to call it, upbringing in the food world, that's a no. But at the same time, it's not outrageous. It's just a little one. Really? There we go. That's what we wanted the first time. Salt. Pepper. Yeah, MSG. Well, at least you know what you're walking into. There are a fair number of, I'm debating what all I want to actually add in with the potatoes, separate from... I think I'm going to leave it just as is. Use our beef seasoning for everything here. I will say that a fair number of fine wines, or at least the ones they're trying to sell as fine wines, are greater and greater having like brand names but in general, especially with the aged stuff, we'll save a few of these for garnish. Actually, we need less than that. You just want a few of them to throw over the top when we're done. go back to our beef spoon. Mix this all together. I need some conditioning tonight. My house be hot. All that boiling water. Do pickled jalapeno. My hand's slipping. Salsa. Few brands that I hype on stream. I don't know if they make something I don't like. Like, everything they do is very simply made. It's not full of a bunch of preservatives or anything. And they give away all their money to charity. Like, they had to have special laws written just for them to give their money away. Where's my circle cutters? We can turn the fan back. There's my circle cutters. Hi, chat. Do you think that's a good size for a pierogi, chat? Or is that too small? Should we go larger? You gotta remember they're half moons. So they're gonna be... I think that's about right. I don't have anywhere to put them. Cleanup time. No air pockets. Nah, you're fine. Almost feels like that one was underfilled compared to the rest. They're the same size. Hey, Slice. I don't know what's up with that. That's just going onto the pile. Down here, chap. Over. Where are you looking at, camera? I'm over here. For anyone just joining in, I'm working on filling pierogies. We've got my potato filling here with taco flavorings. So mashed potatoes with seasoned ground beef, salsa, green onion, pickled jalapenos, some cheese in there. I don't like how thin this is, and yeah, I just don't like this. Actually, I got more film. I'm not happy with how any of these off of this other half of the dough here are shaping up. Let's see if this will help. Nope, that's even worse at picking it up. There's sour cream in the dough itself, and I intend to serve them with sour cream. So there's no sour cream in the actual filling tonight. Just everywhere else. So that one turned out all right. Now we gotta roll out some more. Main camera. Did your recipe say no parchment? Not sure on the parchment thing. I haven't read that. It sort of confuses me. I don't know why you wouldn't want parchment. Maybe the people don't like it for the freezing. Like, if I was freezing them, I'd probably just put them on bare metal. It'd be the best for temperature. But if you're just going to boil them now, like I'm planning on boiling most of these right now. I don't know how many we're going to end up with. It doesn't make much sense for me to freeze them, as I was sort of saying earlier. I mean, I stream 4 nights a week. It's not like I have a whole lot of meals where they aren't already pre-planned. You know, where I don't already have something all ready to go. Yeah, that's something I've touched on before too. Slices. I'm not a big fan of heavy scrubbing on pans. I mean, yes, get them clean, get all the major dirt off of them. But when it comes to discolorations and stuff from oils and all of that, in order to keep them nice, bright, clean metal, you're going to dent them all up. You're going to bend them all up in the process of scrubbing it. And it's just not worth it. I'm going to try flouring this board a little bit, because this is not sliding at all anymore. And I'd like to go a little bit thinner. We got a ton more filling to go here, and not that much in the way of dough left. I was complaining early on tonight that this was a 2 cup of dough recipe and it's gonna be way too much dough. It's not looking like it is. Trying to maximize how many I get out of this, while also doing things like leaving the thicker edges for one last rollout. I swear nothing has changed between that one and this one. Like, in that one... I did nothing different. Is our water boiling? You've been watching my water, chat. Last one, chat. Last one. So we got a little leftover filling. Might as well give this a shot while we're waiting on it. See what this tastes like. I'm sure this is just absolutely horrible. I maybe should have tried this for seasoning or something beforehand, but I was pretty sure that I seasoned everything pretty well. So, wasn't too concerned with that. And if you look at the color of it, there's some seasoning there. Oh yeah, that's instantly taco in my mouth too. Like, there's mashed potatoes there, but that's instantly taco flavors. And we're almost to a boil over here. Nice. I'm sitting here debating, chat, whether these are going to hold better for tomorrow if I freeze them or if I just cook them and reheat them tomorrow because it's just overnight. Because I'm definitely eating some of these, but there's no way I'm eating all of these. Good question, Brad, over on Trovo. Good question. What? Silly program, I am live. See how? I know it's been a couple of minutes, but thank you for that follow over on Kick. Appreciate you hanging out with me. They got some chonk to them. They ain't no thin pierogies either. I think I should probably get a proper water glass. What do you think, chat? Should I get a proper water glass? I'm gonna get a proper water glass. Water. Here, chat, have some water. I'll live with it. There's another glass in there. Water. So we're just waiting on that water to boil. Should probably put a lid on that, because it is just on the edge. So now, OpenAI has fired its CEO, hired the former Twitch CEO to run OpenAI, which, first, why? But regardless, now we're reading news articles that, you know, he doesn't want to stick around either if the board isn't going to be straight with him. It sounds like that's just a royal mess. It just sounds like a royal mess. And regardless of him taking the job with Microsoft, he's still talking back with OpenAI. The old CEO. Melting some butter slowly over on the left side of the stove. Zoom left. But just melting it, just so that it's already there in the pan, loosened up and ready for when these come out. When our pierogies come out, go straight into a hot pan and start sizzling. Pleddy is not a word? Still getting the followers over on Trovo, too. They might be all bots, but... I missed that last dad joke. That last dad joke looked like it was a dictionary long. Oh. Yeah, bad dad joke. That's way too long for a dad joke. That's too complicated for a dad joke. Dad jokes are simple. I haven't banned any tonight, Dubers. We haven't had anyone requesting I follow them back, or telling me that they stream too, or, yeah. Actually been pretty successful at that tonight. Nice, Kenneth. Nope, not boiling yet. Not boiling yet. I looked. That means I have to wait another couple minutes, chat. How much does these show up on? Oh yeah, that looks bad even on stream. I need to get rid of these. Been part of my home for a long time, but I've had them since in college, but they just all got the markings all over them. And it's not like natural. It's just them wearing out. Some of them, and that one's still pretty bad. It's better than some of the others. I think it's mostly from them sitting on top of each other, and scraping as they go past. That might be the best of the bunch right there. That one's... It's got some around the edges around the ring. But... Now that's a dad joke. That qualifies as a dad joke. If your dad joke's 3 lines long and involves, multiple... Yeah, no. It's a dad joke. It's not a multi-person thing. Again, I'm talking to Dad Joke like Dad Joke listens. Dad Joke doesn't know that I exist. Ooh, I see steam coming out. Are we boiling? Are we bubbling? Almost. Almost. No one's got the meats? Have all my scramblers gone? I've lost the scramblers. Except I don't think it's meats. Yeah, it's not meats. It might be something else that you could see on the stream right there. Yeah, there you go. Maybe you can see some of it there. We've got the meats. It's not Arby's, but we got the meats. But then again, Chad, I'm not trying to sell you anything with that statement. Don't sue me, please, Arby's. Ooh, yeah, Black Friday. I was actually annoyed earlier that Amazon sent me a shipping notice, and then it played a Black Friday ad and dumped me onto their main website instead of actually telling me what they shipped. By Black Friday, it wasn't really an ad, it was just like a 2 or 3 second GIF saying, you know, Black Friday deals are now open, or something like that. But I'm thinking salt here might help, since these are basically pasta. I mean, they're not pasta, but they're basically pasta. Welcome, Master of Splits. So we'll add some salt into that water. And I think I'm only going to try boiling about half of these. I think the other half I'm just going to throw in the freezer. Because I think they're going to hold better for tomorrow if I throw them in the freezer rather than... And I'll let chat know how they turn out, you know, because I'm not going to defrost them. I'm just going to go straight from freezer into boiling water. I'll let chat know which works better. Fresh, unfrozen, or frozen. That's if I remember. I probably won't remember, chat. Just being honest about that. I'm saying that because I had someone, I don't want to say who, I don't want to dox myself on this, but I had someone call me and we were arranging things, business sort of thing, and they're like, I'm going to keep calling you back every month. And it wasn't something like I asked them that I needed to be in constant contact with them. But it's now been 2 months. Well, a couple of days it'll be 2 months. And it's probably been 2 months since the day I talked to him. But regardless, it's now been 2 months and hasn't called me back. Like, do you want to do business with a person that's like that? I don't know. I've had appointment things irritating me a lot lately. I'm trying to get rid of those giant propane tanks that I have from my trailer, from my food business, because they're larger tanks than I can really recycle anywhere, and they're like, I found an option for getting rid of them. It's going to take me a little time and a little work to do it, but there was one option given to me by the local recycling company. They're like, oh yeah, just call this dude. He'll pick them up for me, no problem. And I called up that guy, and I think I talked about this on Discord before. But I called him up once. He's like, yeah, no problem. I'm out of the country. I'll give you... call me back on this day at this time. And I called him back on that day and that time. And he completely... I was like, why don't you call me back in a couple of more days and we'll see if this works. And it's like, no, you're in business. You tell me a date and time, that's the date and time. I don't got time to keep rescheduling appointments for you, dude. But on that same thing, it's been irritating me today, thinking I was reminded for some reason. This guy said he was going to be calling me back. Hasn't called me. To the point I was like, why am I still working with this dude? Now that didn't work on over here in Trovo, did it? Let's see if this works over here. There we go. I think I'm gonna go with this, chat. This water is just under a solid boil. I'm just tired of waiting. So we're going in with our pierogies. raid. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you for that raid, Zoltek. What were we streaming today? Where were we coming from, everyone? Welcome in. Hello, I'm Jason. Stream here on Twitch 4 nights a week. Doing dinners. Doing all sorts of food and drinks and monthly projects. Oh. We don't want any losing. Hopefully you had fun, though. Hopefully you had a great time doing Rocket League. I have made these pierogies from scratch today. We have finished product there going into the boiling water. This is our filling for them. We have some leftover filling. I didn't have enough wrappers. It's a combination of mashed potatoes, seasoned ground beef, salsa, cheddar, green onions, and pickled jalapenos. So it's a little bit like mashed potato tacos. And so we've got that going. I'm going to turn the heat on this butter now. Or rather, turn up the flame on that butter now. Get that heating back up so that when these are ready to come out of the water, we can give them a little bit of a sear action. Put the lid over the top just to try and up the temp a little bit. Zoom right. We're waiting for them to float, just like these ones here. These ones are ready. Water and oil, as we all know, are great friends. They're even better friends when it comes to heat. Float. They're half floating. You're supposed to float the rest of the way. Let's go. There we go, that's floating. Zoom left. Is that what you wanted, chat? Because I asked you if I should sear these after. Give those just a moment longer. Chat choking on this scramble. And that was a rather quick finish there. We're actually going to have a pretty quick finish to Friday's dinner, too. Friday's dinner is going to be a lot of prep, and then it's going to be all done at the last second. It's going to be all a minute. All a minute. Grab ourselves a photo or two here. That one's just looking a little too burnt on camera. It's a little toasty. I got that one a little toasty. Let's give one of these a cut open and show everyone what we got inside. I'm sure you've seen the filling in the bowl, but Nom 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 nom. No, Captains, you missed the M. There's an M on that. Thank you for joining in tonight, chat. But I do think it is that time. Let's see here. Looking to see what is out there tonight. Oh, dad joke. They're called earwigs. No, not the bug. I think I want to leave it right there tonight, chat. Not seeing tons out there tonight. Welcome in, Suki. Been a minute. How you been? Happy to see you back. Yeah, this is. I don't remember having made pierogies at home before. Making them, I've certainly had tons of the frozen variety, as you said. But this was actually a pretty pain-free experience, minus it being, you know, a stuffed or filled item. It takes a little prep, but oh no, we love our lurkers here, Suki. Don't worry about that. Thanks for hanging out with me. But this was real. I mean, this was just on par with making a filled pasta. There's nothing more complicated than this, than making ravioli or anything along that line. I don't know why I'm intently staring at the camera like you guys can still see me, but I am actually intently staring at you. But yeah, this was a relatively pain-free, fun experience tonight. I enjoyed doing this. I'm not seeing much in the way of people that I feel like I need to be rating out tonight on. So I think I'm just going to leave it there tonight, chat. Greatly appreciate you all hanging out with me, whether you're lurking or a heavy chatter or absolutely scramble master. Love all of you guys. Thank you all for joining in with me tonight. I will be back here tomorrow night working with Habanero. Habanero is one. I'm calling it now, even though I'm not looking to see which one's winning. Yeah, Habanero wins 4-10 or 10-4. So, dinner and dessert using habanero peppers tomorrow night. We got some more fun stuff. We got Japanese week coming up after tomorrow, so after the Thanksgiving break or for Black Friday, we're going to be starting Japanese week. I hope you come back to join me for any and all of that. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and good night.